What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out. And on today's episode, you see it. This is the Russell Westbrook signature line. This is the Why Not 0.5. So guys, if you like the basketball performance reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We got tons of videos coming. We have tons of versus videos coming. I have a couple different ideas for some videos circulating here in my mind. So guys, if you could do me a favor real quick, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, turn on the notifications. We are trying to make our way to 1,000 subscribers within 2 months. Not sure how close we're going to get to that, but that is the goal. So with that being said, let's hop right into it. We're going to work our way from the top all the way down to the bottom, as we always do. Put the sneaker off to the side, keep the right shoe out. Heel slipping comfort was very, very comfortable. I had no issues whatsoever with the heel slipping comfort. It felt good. It had a nice amount of padding. I wasn't sure how it was going to feel with the unfinished look and around back here, but this, your foot kind of sits in a separate booty when you get it down into there, which I think was a good idea. Having this unfinished, might have did a lot of rubbing and tearing the foam out of it. It's all foam around this area right here, so that could have got ugly real quick, and I'm glad that they decided to put a booty down in the sneaker. Lockdown, heel lockdown was amazing. I had no slippage whatsoever. I did see a couple videos, guys said that they had a little bit of heel slippage, but I did not. Now, down onto laces, I had no issues with the laces whatsoever. They were nice, thick laces. They will hold up. They did not look like the kind of lace that you're gonna have to worry about a lot of fraying. So if you're playing outdoors, it should hold up pretty solid to get you through the summer. Now, down onto the tongue, which was one of my favorite parts of the sneaker. I love having a nice, breathable tongue. I like when they poured it out. I like when they have the holes in it. Now, I know the light's probably bright right on here, and you will see in the B-roll how ported this tongue is. I will get into the materials here a little bit later in an issue that I have with this sneaker, but that tongue kind of fixes it all with it being so hollowed out and so breathable. I really love having a breathable tongue. I don't like being suffocated in a sneaker. So now down onto materials. There's all kinds of stuff going on with this sneaker. It looks like they have a little bit of synthetic leather, synthetic nubuck, or synthetic suede, canvas material, corduroy. You can see right here, and on the tongue is a corduroy material, and the majority of the sneaker is canvas. Now, the only issue I have with canvas is that it runs hot. This piece right here, this pleather, I think it's just a cheap leather. I think you will get some creasing in there. I already got a little bit of creasing in mine, which isn't a big deal. I mean, it's a basketball shoe. I mean, they're gonna get creased. We play in them, that's why we buy them. That's just what happens. As for materials, I only got one complaint in that the canvas is not breathable whatsoever. But Jordan Brand did such a good job with the porting where they did and where they used it right through here too. And on the tongue, the sneaker really did not run that hot. Now, if they didn't port that tongue out, I think this sneaker would be a hot box and it would not be fun to play in. But I think they took the necessary steps with that tongue and ported that out to make it a very fun and playable shoe. Now, down onto support and lockdown. Support and lockdown was fine. I had no movement. I felt safe in this shoe. I like how they have the lacelets right here. That really made you feel like locked down. There's a lot of synthetics wrapped around this too for extra added support. You can see that. They got this right here in the back that comes up for the heel support and the lateral support. And I really enjoyed playing in the sneaker, so there was no really issues with lockdown and support. Now, down onto cushioning. Cushioning felt great. It wasn't like top tier. It wasn't like the lowest of the low. You could feel that Zoom pod in the forefoot a little bit. It wasn't nothing compared to the Kyrie's like the Strobel. Now, I'm confused why they didn't put a Strobel in Westbrook's shoe. This sneaker was $150. The Kyrie was $120, maybe $130. $120, $130. I don't really remember what the price tag was on that Kyrie, but I'm surprised that they didn't do that with this, or at least make this foam around here. Cushlon, this foam is hard. As far as heel impact, there really isn't much on this sneaker. It's just what it is, but it is a very, very responsive sneaker. Even with that zoom unit in the front, it has great response. You could still feel that zoom unit, so the cushion really wasn't bad at all. There's no complaints on cushion. I didn't have any leg pains, knee pains, no shin splints, anything like that. So cushioning for the Why Not really wasn't that bad at all. So let's see the weight. The weight is 12.2. It's actually a very light sneaker, so glad to have something like that in the arsenal. Now, down onto traction. Nubs. You'll see it in the B-roll. Not a lot of people like nubs, and it didn't really bother me that much. Now, I got this in the gym, put this on foot, and I was shocked at the traction on this. We were in the dusty gym. I've had a lot of issues with sneakers slipping out in this gym. This thing held up and stuck like glue. We ran a couple 2-on-2 games and I had no issues whatsoever. No slip out, stopped right on the line just like it should. So for traction, this sneaker was absolute beast. I don't know if these nubs will last you outside. I think you'd be okay to play with this sneaker outside. So as far as the nubs lasting outdoors, I'm not gonna guarantee that because I haven't played in this outdoors yet. Maybe I'll save it, keep it around to playing it outdoors. Take that with a grain of salt, guys. I am playing on indoor courts here with this sneaker. So I guess you could give it a try and see what happens, guys, but I will leave that up to you. Now down onto aesthetics, I thought this shoe was actually pretty dope. I know the last couple models looked similar. I thought they did a good job with kind of leaving this unfinished. I know a lot of people think it's ugly, makes it look old on this sneaker, the beige coloring, but I thought the sneaker was dope. It's probably my favorite color that I've seen released so far. A lot of the Westbrook colors are crazy, off the wall. I don't really enjoy them wild colors like that. I mean, I get them in for the channel and stuff like that to test them out, but that's not it just depends on the aesthetic of the sneaker, how it looks, what colors they throw in. They're using a lot of that infrared on a lot of the Jordan brand sneakers. That infrared orange they used on like the 35s. I'm not a big fan of that at all. Like I think they used it on the 36s too, that black, purple, orangish pair. Just not a fan of that at all. I liked how they came out with this sneaker first before they came out with the wild sneakers. Gave everybody a chance to see the sneaker and kind of get a full understanding of what you're getting when you get the sneaker. There's not so much going on. You can just sit back, look at the sneaker, and enjoy it. So now, would I recommend this sneaker? Yes, I would. I'd recommend this to anyone playing basketball. Like I said, I'm not sure about outdoor play. That could be a whole nother story. But as far as indoors, yes, anybody, even bigs could use this sneaker. Got the nice zoom in the forefoot. You can feel that. I'm imagining if you're a bigger guy, you would be able to feel that even more than I could. I'm 155 pounds. So if you're 175 to 200 pounds, I feel like you'll get more out of this sneaker when it comes to that forefoot unit. But yeah, I think they did a good job modeling this after Westbrook. I think this is more of a guard shoe where you get it and go. You know, you're cutting to the basket, you're line driving, you're getting there quick. You know, you're pushing off, you got that little bit of zoom to help with the impact. The sneaker was super responsive, so I wouldn't rule it out for bigs. I mean, if you're a big, I think you would enjoy this sneaker too. If you like the aesthetics, don't be scared to get this sneaker. There's a lot of support. When you get this all tied and locked down, I think you will feel the support and you will not be mad. So guys, that's my review for the Westbrook Why Not 0.5. If you liked it, hit a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button and we'll catch you on the next episode of Sold Out. Peace.